sure what just happened to the recording, but here we are in round 1. If that got lost, I mulliganed and then kept this 6. Opponent mulliganed as well, and he's white too, so hey, there's where all the white cards went. Smite's a decent draw. I think I'm going to continue to hold off one more turn on that Evolving Wilds to see if we draw a second Plains. Or randomly hit the Wastes or another colorless source so I can get my double white for Isolation Zone. Nothing too exciting in this game yet. Well, there's the double white, so now we clearly can go get the Wastes, and our mana is good. And we're not really doing anything, but neither is our opponent. We've got a 0-4 guy next turn. Or we can kill something if we really need to. I doubt it, but... Got myself a beer between rounds. It always makes things even better. Oh, our opponent has action. A Core Sky Climber. Hey, we have one of those. I have just the thing for blocking that. Don't forget to sack your Evolving Wilds, Ethan, or you'll be sad. And your viewers will all stop watching. All my viewers, if you are listening and watching, thanks for doing that. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy this blundering through drafts. This has been it's turned into a tough format. I feel like everybody's figured out that white is good, but you can still get sucked into white and end up fighting the entire table for it, which is probably what happened this draft. I got second and third pick Isolation Zone, and not a lot of white cards outside of that the rest of the draft, so maybe it was a mistake to stay in white. I don't know. Kind of interested to watch that draft video again and see if there's another direction I could have gone. If you saw another direction, say something in the comments. Always trying to get a little better at this, and maybe I got blinded by those 2 Isolation Zones and missed some signals. He could attack there. It's a kind of a free roll attack. Well, I guess he can jump his guy and block mine if he wants to, but that doesn't do anything either. I don't know. I think he should have attacked. Well, that's a guy. It's a thing. We just attack. If he has a trick, that's fine. He's gonna take 2 and I mean, he could jump his guy and play Sure Strike or Immolating Glare, but I was going to kill a creature at some point in this game, and it's fine that it's that one. At least it still gets in for 2 points of damage, and at least Immolating Glare doesn't kill one of our big, huge guys that we are sure to draw any moment now. And we'll drop a no color on this board. And already has a creature card in the graveyard that we can exile at some point here. So we've got a little mana sink and things to do, and you know, Pilgrim's Eye will probably die in combat too, and it can turn into a 2/2. So no color in a grindy sort of deck like this is, I don't know, maybe it'll be decent. I don't mind having one in the deck. It's not generally my favorite card in the format, but it's okay. It blocks alright. And if you start getting some value out of it, then that's great. If he attacks, I'll just snap block, I think. Wow. I say snap block, I'm going to think about this in a minute. Now it forces him to use a trick, and if he has a trick... Maybe he forgot to give it flying and he's trying to decide if he still can, which he could after he attacked, but... I don't know. I'm glad he didn't attack. I didn't want to make that decision because I'd like to keep the no color. I think it's going to be useful. McKindy Aeronaut. Yeah. Yeah. It's a card. Alright. Well, here's a situation where Tar Snare kills something. It can take out the Sky Climber. So that's pretty good. We're going to play the Pilgrim's Eye. Fetch up, I guess, the planes. Doesn't really matter. Why, yes, I would like to search my library for a basic land. Thank you for asking. Get that plane's out. In the deck, alright. Oh yeah. We're not attacking or anything, we're just hanging out. He's probably gonna get in for one with his aeronaut. I think we maybe just tar snare this guy so we can start attacking back. Maybe that doesn't matter. Is Tar Snare going to find a better target in this game? Yeah, see, I don't mind that at all. I already got a land out of my Pilgrim's Eye, and now it gets to die. And I get to turn it into a zombie. So, sure, that's fine. Oh, glorious. He's jumping his guy? No, he's not. Devour in Flames. Well, see, now I don't get any value out of my null color guy. Well, that's alright, though. I'm just going to go ahead and knock off the old Sky Climber here. As long as you're tapped out. Make your guy die. 2 removal spells in hand. That feels pretty good. 6 mana in play, so we can cast everything in the deck except the Ruin Processor. Wouldn't mind drawing one of the big, fat, colorless creatures in our deck right now. Probably about the best thing that could happen. Go. Ah, that's one of them. I'm not going to complain. It's definitely a big guy that is going to force my opponent to do something about. Haven't seen any targets yet for Smite the Monstrous, but the deck that doesn't have a target for it is pretty rare. Everybody's got a big creature hiding somewhere. Sometimes it's dead, but this is round 1. Jeez, I gotta get through some rounds of Magic here. I know I'm already tired. Yeah, of course you're attacking. You're not blocking. I really like having an isolation zone just sitting in my hand, waiting for a problem to solve. Oh, well, glorious. That's just so much fun. That card bashes for a lot. He might have like Royal's Retribution. I guess he could have like Turn Against here, huh? Whatever. What am I gonna do? Not attack? No, I'm attacking for half your life total right now. Do you have something? You have to have something. I hope it's not turn against. That would suck. Dazzling Reflection. I don't feel like you're going to be really happy with the way that turns out. So you have to discard a card now as well. And you don't even kill it. You're just gaining 5 and preventing damage. I don't know. To each their own, man. But I wouldn't have done that. Like, he could have targeted the other guy. And it's only, I guess it's 2 points different. If you don't care about the land you're discarding, maybe it doesn't matter, but it just seems like an odd use of resources. I mean, I don't know. I'm fine with that. We're in a dominant board position right now. That Dazzling Reflection didn't actually do anything. I mean, game 10, basically, sure. And that's good, but we have all these big guys. And you just have this little flyer. Look at him. He's a dude with like a homemade glider wings. Which is totally cool. But who wins when he's up against this and this together? Holy crap. He's pressing into service the Reality Smasher, which so he has to discard another card now. And it doesn't even, you're going to take it and smash me with it, but... And this guy's getting a little bit bigger. Totally doesn't matter, man. So your hand is totally empty now. It's nice to know you have press into service. You're going to hit me for 7, but then I'm going to bash you for 9. And you don't have anything left. Yeah, you got it. I'm taking 7. I'm smiling all the way. Alright. Sure, I don't mind having that in hand. Attack you for almost half your life total. I hope Matt gets back soon from putting his son to bed so that he can see how we're going to attack them down to 1 next turn, and we're going to draw the Dominator drone and make him lose 2 life, and it's going to win the game. I'm going to draw the Dominator drone thing right now. And I need Matt to be here to see it, because he's the one that said it was going to happen. We'll see. What'd you draw over there? You have 1 card in hand. Does it deal 10 to my dome and now I'm dead? You're just attacking like you don't care. Candy Aeronaut getting in there. Just pass and turn. Okay. Well, I'll attack. What did you top deck? I hear Matt opening a beer. You drew another Dazzling Reflection. Okay, so you're running 2 of those in your deck. That's something. Look at this.
Are you large and in charge?
We're smashing face with our big guys. Oh, it's so much fun. Look at all these. We have these removal spells we don't even have anything to do with. He's playing all these do nothing cards.
Is this still game 1?
Game 1, yep. So he has no cards in hand, and he just has this one guy. This game is kind of over. It's just a matter of finishing the formality.
Wow.
We have lethal attacking next turn, and lots of removal. So, are you still attacking? Or are you chumping the channeler? Probably, huh? Like, you can't attack. No, okay. What'd you draw? Oh, wow. Well, we have all the answers to everything, so that's good. I guess I could have played a removal spell and gone for the win here, huh? That would have been... It's far too conservative of me to want to hold all these back. Because I don't need to kill this guy, right? What's he going to do? He's going to block.
Right.
That's what he's going to do, but... Yeah, especially considering I just... Well, that's not the guy you want to block. He has trample. Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter. He's going to take 5 either way.
Yeah, that's true. I could have pushed through 2 more damage by playing the Tar Snare. It just doesn't really feel like it matters right now what I do. I don't see how I possibly lose this game.
Never think that.
I think it all the time. And I'm almost always right.
If you got lethal damage, just go for it. Like,
you're right. I definitely should have played the isolation zone and just gone for lethal, especially with another one. But let's go sideboard. What am I going to sideboard against? His deck is really kind of. He's probably a real nice guy. Good game, he said. I'll say the same. See, I have sportsmanship. And he can't hear anything I'm saying.
So big of you.
Yeah.
That pun was intended.
The old 2 G's. GG, man. GG. I don't think I probably want to side anything in. Nah. We're good. The deck is perfect. It is pretty fun when you have that many fatties in your deck. Like, you survive the early game and then you just know you're going to start drawing big creatures. Oh. This hand really wants to draw lands. I feel like on the draw, I can keep this. If we can draw 2 lands, we can get to the Warden, which gets us to the Channeler, and then we have 1,000,000 mana. I'm not going to mulligan this. We're going to draw some lands. This might be a mistake. I can't cast anything in my hand, not even close. I hate mulliganing. I did last game. It sucked. I still won. I'm keeping this one. Keeping it. We're drawing lands. First card we draw is Plains. Yep. Next card I want to draw is Seagate Wreckage. I mean, as long as you're getting what you ask for, you might as well really get specific, right?
Right.
See, now I feel really good. We have to draw another land
the
in the
chance,
next 3.
The chance of drawing Plains was only like,
Oh my god! I drew it.
0.5.
I drew exactly the card I just asked for. Well, sometimes...
What else do you want?
A lot of things. Should I just start asking?
Hey, you're 2 for 2.
Yeah. I want a Jeep with a kayak on top of it in my driveway now. That was a pretty fun draw. I like this card. I'm glad that we have it in hand. Now we just need to dump our hand so we can start drawing 2 cards a turn. Although to do that I need another colorless source. That doesn't really do anything yet. But the good news is we have mana. We can cast our cards. Oh, I do have colorless sources. What am I talking about? Look, all the lands. It's actually fine. This deck does want land, so those are fine. I'm not going to complain about that. Opponent's not really doing anything. Next turn will be one of these creatures, probably, depending on what he does. I love having removal spells in hand.
Yeah, I do too.
I tend to wait till the last minute to use them if I possibly can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This guy's going to be a pain in the ass. 4/2 first striker. Well, between that and this retreat to Valakut, he can punch through a lot of damage. He can make this guy a 6/2 first striker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he needs to go away.
Yeah. Man, I hate to use Oblivion Strike on somebody that Tar Snare can deal with just as well. I feel like at 20 life we don't need to stress about that yet. Like even if he hits 3 land drops in a row and keeps coming in for 6, that means he's not doing much of anything else. I'm just going to develop my board. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to go with the Warden of Geometries since we could draw a 6-drop. Yeah, I don't, even if I take 6 damage, I don't care. It doesn't matter at this point. I guess I could have gone null color into Expedition Raptor, and that would have given me a 3/5 that... No, still can't block the guy. He gets huge. Yeah, we're probably going to have to Oblivion Strike him eventually, so maybe I should have just done it. No, because we're going to draw Tar Snare. It's the next card on my deck. That's how magic works. Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh. That's what happens.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. Hit it. Tar Snare. Nope. Oh, fine. I guess we get to attack for 2. His vigilance matters right now, sort of. Not really. I guess we just go for mana efficiency and play the Channeler. Or do you think I need to just kill this guy?
I would just kill him.
That's true. He represents a lot of damage right now, and if I take him out, then the retreat to Valakut doesn't do anything.
He doesn't seem to be doing much else.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. As much as I'd love to hold removal... Yeah, I think it is right. I can't really just keep... I don't want to take 6 more. Ah.
Nope.
I don't like using a really good removal spell on a relatively shitty creature that could be killed by any number of other things. But it's done. The deed is done. Hey, if we draw Ruin Processor, now we have an exiled card. So,
there you go.
Ruin Processor. Be next. And we have 7 mana next turn. It's perfect. It's meant to be. See? Shadow Glider. Tar Snare still kills him, but he deals far less damage. And my Expedition Raptor will block it pretty soon. Oh, man, I'm getting really shitty at this calling cards thing. I used to be better at it before.
Before the mid game.
Before the mid game came along, yep. I was really cracking. Well, I guess we get to attack with this guy again. Look, he's proven himself to be awesome. It's basically unblockable.
Right?
Nobody can deal with a 2-3. He's just free roll attacking all day long. Let's get down our other big mana guy, I guess. Let us start doing all the things. So next turn we'll have 7, 8, 10 mana.
In the common vernacular, a buttload.
A buttload, yeah. Yeah, that's approximately one buttload. I like that we're going to have our hand empty pretty shortly here, and Seagate Wreckage is just going to be the MVP of this game. Not attacking. See, why would he not attack there? Is he planning to block with the Shadow Glider?
I don't know.
No. I think we're... Sometimes, again, nothing against Kurthel 1, but I don't think he's the best. He's not a super experienced player. Sometimes it makes no sense to wonder why he did something. You know, against a good player, you can be like, ooh, he has a trick or something. I think against this guy, I can just safely assume he just made a mistake.
Yeah, why did he target the side, or is he targeting?
Yeah, like the post-con. He could have got in for 4 damage right there.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe it's his first time on Magic Online or something. Oh, that's a good card to have, I think. Yeah, I think we just play the Expedition Raptor. Make our guys bigger. That Expedition Raptor is so random in our deck, but I don't know. Doesn't hurt to get you guys a little bigger. Now that lets us attack, or I could play the Null Color. I think we just beat in for damage, don't we? Yeah. I mean, I of course want to get my hand empty because I want to get value, but we could just kill our opponent, right?
just toying with him.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fair.
Sorry.
It's inhumane. It's inhumane.
God, he's got this dazzling reflection for days. It's such a weird card. I feel like it could be used as a combat trick and be decent if you actually got to kill something, but if it's just
to absorb damage.
Yeah, gain 5, prevent 5. It's like, I guess it's 2 mana to gain 10 life, kind of, but it just doesn't affect the board in any way.
But, you know, because he might be a beginner player, boy, beginner players, they love gaining life.
Yeah, that's true. It feels good, huh?
It does.
He's at 21 right now. He's basically winning.
I was teaching my daughters how to play, and they're like, ooh, gain life, gain life. I'm like, gaining life is not that cool.
Yeah, it seems so cool.
It does.
And it can be in some situations, but it's generally not that good.
And it's like I tell them stories about being down to 1 life and taking somebody from 30 life all the way down to nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, life total is not a super relevant thing.
I think I've told them that story so many times that they're like, Dad, yeah, I know. You took him down from 30 life and you're at 1.
Yeah, it happens.
They're like,
I prefer to stay at a high enough life total that I don't have to worry about dying to a removal spell or burn spell or something. But
yeah. Well, especially if you're playing red, being at 1 life is not
no,
not a good plan.
no, it's not a very comfortable spot.
But if you're playing against like white, blue,
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't really matter as long as you're still alive. He's playing lands and doing stuff here. I guess Searing Light doesn't look all that good right now, but no, it might, because he's going to use the retreat on the Expedition Raptor probably to make it not able to block. I don't know. He can't even really be on the offensive right now. He's way behind on board. But he might not know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a way that I find experienced players can set themselves apart for sure, is knowing when you're the beatdown and when you're on defense. Some people make attacks that just make you think, oh, you still think you're trying to win this race. He's probably going to attack right now.
Mm-hmm. Which doesn't make any sense.
No. I wouldn't block anyway. I'd rather just attack back. Oh, whoa, now he has Inspired Charge too?
Ooh.
Okay. Look at you going for big damage. I mean, you get in for 9 here, so... No, you're not even. I can block this guy, and I totally will. Oh, creatures you control get 1/0 and indestructible too. Your guys are so huge. I can't do anything about them. Okay. So now you're coming in for 11, which I give you credit. That's a real number. The only real option I have is to chump the Slide Runner basically to prevent 4 damage. So I can take 7 here, or I can take 11 here. I'm attacking back for 10. He has no cards in hand. If he top stacks a land and I'm at 3, does he just kill me? No. I think I just take this. God, I don't really like going to 3, but I don't really want to just chump with the Warden either. No, I'm not going to chump with the Warden. The Warden blanks the Slide Runner on future turns. I mean, that's his big turn. He just...
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have any cards left.
He blew his hand there and didn't kill us. You're way ahead, man. How could you possibly lose?
He's all in right now.
He's all in. Drawing a land there wasn't super good, but I guess it's okay. I'm going to leave the Expedition Raptor back to block the Shadow Glider.
Yep.
And the Warden will stay back because it has Vigilance to block this guy. We're going to get in for 8 here. And I'll have the Null Color too, so I'm not even dead to removal. Searing Light's probably going to get to kill the Shadow Glider because he's going to target this.
Yep.
Alright. We're doing okay. Down to 3, but still alive.
I mean, unless he has some sort of top deck, some sort of crazy 3 damage, direct damage.
Yeah, good.
But
He could draw, Touch of the Void or something would just be the end, or Rolling Thunder, or if he has that, then we have to win game 3. But if he kills one of my creatures, I can make a token. What'd you draw, man? Is that one really awesome card that bails you out right now? I don't even know what it would be. Well, yeah, Touch of the Void to the face, but he would have already done that, so. Mountain. The top deck was Mountain. Which, while excellent, is not good enough. Yeah, he's figuring it out. Putting the math together. Yeah, okay. This is working out exactly like I said. Attack for 2. Do your thing. Kill your guy. Searing Light coming up big. I just like removal. Oh, I think that's just game. This time, let's just go for the win. Yep, I would like to make you sacrifice a creature. Let's do it. Now we attack for a bunch. Alright, the big monsters deck is 1-0. Didn't even get to use the Seagate wreckage.
Oh, man.
I know, see? I wish he would have put up more of a fight there. Wanted that game to grind out for a while. Oh, well. Well, that's round 1.
You sure you don't want to reveal your hand?
No, I don't want to do that for him. I mean, it wouldn't matter now.
No.
Sure, I'll show him. Alright, we'll be back for round 2.